sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Evergreen State and CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Seattle Seahawks. They'll come out in the pistol. First carry for Thomas Rawls. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. And the wideout in motion. On second down, here's Wilson. And he hits Jermaine Kearse. That one goes for 24 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. And he motions the wide receiver. Now the fourth-year man from Texas A&M, Kristen Michael. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. On second down, Wilson throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's brought down. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read.
With the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
6 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a second down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Now it's Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Paul Richardson, 31 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. And he knocks it through. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Come up with one running back. That's Bell. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl quarterback, Richard Sherman. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. And a look at the Steelers' defensive unit.
Cameron Hayward is a defensive lineman, but many of us, especially guys of my vintage, remember his father, Craig Ironhead Hayward, who was a running back. I think Cameron decided he'd rather hit people than be hit.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They run again with Michael. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Here we go with Rawls. And some room to maneuver. There goes Thomas Rawls. And he is in for a Seattle touchdown. Thomas Rawls, 29 yards. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Shift together here from the D-line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl cornerback, Richard Sherman. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
When the defensive line controls the offensive front the way we just saw there, it doesn't allow any of the offensive linemen to leak downfield and get to the linebackers and block them on the second level. You end up with the type of play we just saw. Linebackers didn't have to fight anyone off, didn't have to knock anyone to the side, didn't have to elude anyone trying to block them. They just saw the play, ran to the ball, and finished things off.
That goes for a gain of 31.
If post pattern is often equated as a change-up route, how about when you throw it to your big guy down the center of the field? Covered or not, you have great confidence he's going to come down with the football. And when he does, as we just saw, long gains often result.
Here's Wilson to throw. And left side here, it's Graham. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. They'll run it in first down here after the run.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. Baldwin with it over the middle. 15 yards through the air and a first down. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage, so as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
And the wideout in motion. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. This is complete. It's Baldwin. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll run it now out of the gun. They give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. They come out here in the I. They'll try to run with Rawls. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Thomas Rawls with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And it is now 21-0. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. They go back to the air here after the INT. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Deshaun Shedd. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. And out now come the Seahawks. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now it's Wilson. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. So 2nd and 10 here. And he motions the wide receiver. Again on 2nd and 10. It's Wilson. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up 1st and goal. And now they're in the hurry-up.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Doug Baldwin, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
You know, in golf, they often talk about playing the course and not worrying about what the other players are doing, what their scores are. That's essentially what we're seeing from this offense. They're just having fun and doing what they feel like doing today.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Kevin Pierre-Louis not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now Ben trading first half here.